Tonight was what I expected it to be. Top 4 teams in our league have been phenomenal all season long. 4 really elite teams. And Jacksonville State was terrific. And just really proud of our guys. We had to make a little adjustment there late. Burnell, such a good player, was really hurting us. We went 4 guards and put Shaq, who's Defensive Player of the Year, on him. And, Shaq not only guarded him, but hit those 2 monster threes, and then Ja finished the deal with the and one there. So great win for us. Quick turnaround to prepare for tomorrow.
Ja, you have the ball in your hands. You guys are down there in the final 30 seconds. What's with your mind?
Just try to go get a bucket, really, honestly. I just try to go early in the clock so we still have a chance. Late in the game, I just went 1 for a flat and was able to come up with a and one.
Shaq, you guys were 4 for 16 from 3.
Mm-hmm.
At the point that you buried back-to-back 3-pointers, then Javion gets the one in the corner. Just a lot of faith and confidence in your shot, or was that the offense drawn up?
Just a lot of confidence in my shot, my coaches and teammates behind me. I'm working on my shot, so I feel great shooting.
John, what did you see on that pass to Javion? He's hit threes here before. What did you see there? And you trusting Javion with that pass?
It was a couple of times before that possession. I passed to Javion. I see his man was too far in the lane, and I know he's a great shooter. And I just try to attack just to make the defense sink. And I read his man. He went too far in the paint, and I was able to deliver the pass, and he made a big 3 for us.
Matt, what do you think that kind of does just for Javion, confidence-wise? Is there played a whole lot in the second half? Tough moments there in the first, especially after the kind of those limited games with that.
He should have all the confidence in the world. He had a great weekend this past weekend. Played really well up at Morehead State. Followed that up with another terrific performance against Austin Peay. And, it's credit to him. He's usually the last guy to leave the gym, puts in a lot of time, and stepped up and hit a big shot for us tonight.
Coach, in the second half, JSU was able to scrape together 2 8-0 runs back-to-back, most of it in the paint. Was it something JSU was doing, or was it just their shots started to fall?
Well, they've been really good at it all season long. They lead our league in the percentage of their points that come from 2s. Burnell's a tough matchup. He's so skilled on the perimeter, yet he can score it well inside, and he's second in our league in offensive rebounding. Really an elite player, and he puts you in some tough spots. So I thought, we got a little fatigued there, and we weren't very good in transition defense, and that cost us. But fortunately, we survived it, and we'll move on to tomorrow.
Cowart was able to step up tonight, had a double-double, struggled against JSU that first game in foul trouble. Just talk about how he was able to kind of get in a rhythm and help you guys down low.
For me, I'm sorry.
Players or you?
Well, he's been very consistent in league play. I think since we started games after the Jacksonville State game, we inserted him into the starting lineup, and I think he's been around like 15 and 9 since that happened. A little over a month ago. He's been very consistent. He's such a threat to score inside. And then he was rebounding for us. We struggled on the glass. Jacksonville State's led our league in rebounding, offensively and defensively, all season long. They're really good at it. But fortunately, we were able to get enough of them. 36 minutes from them, so it's going to be a quick turnaround. Big fella's got to get some rest.
Ja, you've been playing for the Scouts all year long. Tonight, Magic Johnson's in the house to watch you. What does it mean to have one of the NBA's greatest players of all time in the building to watch you play?
I honestly didn't know to the end of the game. I just try to stay focused between those 4 lines. But, now that you say that, it does feel good to have him in the building.
Okay, that's what Ja's done a terrific job of all season long, from having 40 scouts at practice from the NBA back in early October. He's just done a terrific job of staying focused on becoming the best player he can be. He's really grown and developed as a leader, and just staying locked in on helping this Murray State team be the best we can be. And I know at 19 I wouldn't have been able to handle it, but he's done an amazing job, and him and Shaq have done a terrific job leading our team.
Shaq, how were you guys able to kind of feed off of the crowd tonight? It seems like when they got up, you kind of fed off of that, and you got some runs going. And same with you, Ja.
It just felt like a home game to us. We know we play great at home in front of our crowd. and they came out tonight and helped us get that win. If it wasn't for them, we'd probably still be down. We just fed off their energy.
Like you said, it just felt like a home game. Racer Nation travel a lot. There's some very loyal fans, and we are very thankful for them. And late in the game when we was going on runs, and just to hear them cheer for us, it just give us a little boost and help us come out with a win tonight.
Matt, you guys have had tight spots all year. That Evansville game's one we go back to a lot, but you guys pulled one out late. Did you get the calm from your guys in those final couple of minutes when it was hairy? But did you like what you saw from them, knowing they've been through these spots before?
Yeah, I think so. These two guys especially are battle-tested over the last 2 years, been in a lot of different scenarios like that. We finished that Evansville game on a 13-4 run in the last 4 minutes to win by 2. At Tennessee Tech, they hit a 35-footer at the shot clock buzzer to go up 6 late, and our guys stayed composed and found a way to win. It's really just a great credit to our players and their toughness and ability to just focus on moving on to the next play and figuring out a way to win a game.
Coach, you did. Go ahead.
John, I talked to your dad earlier, actually, and he was talking about, what this season's been like, just the support and the attention that you've gotten. He got a little choked up. When I asked him where that emotion came from, he said he just knew that you were special. What is it like for you to have the support, look up in the stands and see all those jerseys that have your name on it?
You just made me get a little emotional saying that.
I'll get it for him. It's a lot of fun to watch. Ja has a great family, incredible support system, and the relationship between him and his dad, him and his mom, him and his sister Tanaya is very special. And we've been very fortunate to recruit high character people like these two guys up here who come from great families, and it's a lot of fun to coach not only these guys, but the great families that they have.
Coaching a game that was so even, late 12-2 run that really got this place rocking. What can you take away from your offense at that point, and what do you feel like were the biggest keys in that run?
Well, I just thought it was with the 4 guards that the floor was a lot more spread out. There's a lot more space for Darnell to operate in the post, for Ja to operate on ball screens, and then the spacing for Shaq, Tevin, and Javion to knock down some open threes, and really just kind of let Ja orchestrate all that over the last 4 minutes, and he got the ball where it needed to go.
Coach, you've talked all season long about how, these guys are young and they can play games for days, but after an emotional game like this tonight, 24 hours later, you got to play Belmont, another physical team for an OVC title. Just talk about having to keep you guys ready for the ball.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem with what's on the line. Belmont played tonight as well, and we have great respect for Coach Bird and his program. We know they have a good team. It's very important that our guys get a good night's rest tonight. It's a quick turnaround, and just come out and have fun playing. And you get to play for an OVC championship in front of how many ever this place will seat tomorrow night on national TV. And, these guys have put in the work to get in this position, and, they're young. They'll be fine.
The way the Belmont game started a couple, 6-8 weeks ago, is there anything you can take away from that game with just the way it was kind of messed up from the beginning?
No, I don't think so. And we took the same approach with Jacksonville State. We're a different team than we were back then. Ja had the injury, Shaq had an injury. We didn't play well, and Belmont had a lot to do with that. I thought Musinski really dominated that game, and they had a terrific plan defensively. But the game was played a long time ago, so we just got to keep building on what we've been doing these last 5 weeks.
Now, when you have 2 teams like this going to have tomorrow, individuals like you have, and attention like you have, how important is it for this league, what's going on here?
Oh, I think it's incredibly important for the league. It's great that we're here in a first-class venue now. The Racer fans travel, as you've seen. It's a great atmosphere. The exposure that Ja's brought to our league all season long and our team is terrific for the OVC. Coach Bird's milestone, 700th win at Belmont, 800th win of his career, have gotten a lot of publicity for the league. Dylan Windler's a terrific player who's had an incredible year. So, I think it's The more exposure you can get for your league, the better.
John, what's the most important part, or what really goes into keeping that focus that Coach recommended you for the entire season?
Really, I just credit my coaches, my family, and my teammates. Since I blew up, they haven't looked at me any different. They helped me with everything just to stay focused and just stay grounded and keep working. So credit to them.